Did somebody?
All right.
Did someone get a little rambunctious and start bashing us yesterday or something?
Oh, Howard did.
I just want to know exactly what was said.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Howard started bashing us.
I wonder if Greenstein yelled at him.
I said
like I got fucking crucified by him for saying 2 words months ago.
I sent an extremely
terse.
I sent a very professional email.
Terse, though? Was it terse?
No, because you get nervous.
I hope it was terse.
My emails used to be terse, but you get a little nervous, so now I keep it professional.
No, this is a reason for terseness.
Oh, all right. Well, are you okay that I CC'd Mel?
That's always a little... I don't like the Mel CCs.
Well, Mel sat us down once. He goes, look, before you guys get crazy on the radio, I'd appreciate if you come to me. So I'm like, all right, just letting him know.
Sounds good.
So I sent an email to Scott, Steve Blatter, who runs the channel, and a little, not even a blind CC, a little CC to Mel, very professional, 1 paragraph, just asking the question, how does it help our radio show and the company having Howard bash us and calling us failures on his radio show yesterday morning?
Very good.
Yes, that's exactly what I did, without any of that
terseness.
Trust me, I wanted to do a little terseness. Trust me.
A little terse.
But as soon as we start going, really? You want to talk about failing? Then the company gets all crazy and mad at us.
Exactly.
Even though we're, protecting our livelihood and ourselves. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he had a little fun with the whole thing yesterday.
Yeah, that annoys me.
He goes, they're not even on the radar. They didn't even make the New York Post. We made every other paper, you idiot. But he was trying to say that the news of our firing wasn't even important enough to make the papers. It was on page 2 of the Daily News, you idiot. But that guy just lies and does whatever the hell he wants to make himself look better all the effing time.
Look out. You're going to get yelled at. Ugh.
Whatever.
That disgusted me that time. We
and the
were
funny
in the
thing
office I'm yelling at Scott. I'm yelling at him about this very situation.
Right.
This exact situation. And I was being yelled at because Howard was talking ill of us.
Mm-hmm. Well, what happens is people can be in shock about this, but it is the truth. We've left him alone for a long time. And then what happens is he takes his cute little shots at us because we so get under his skin to this day, which is hilarious to me, by the way. And then when he does take his little shots, then we beat him up.
Right.
Because we're the best at it in the business. Everyone knows it.
Yeah, I know.
He even knows it. Like, you take little shots at us, guess what? We don't take little shots back. We go for the jugular. And then because we go for the jugular and protect ourselves, we get in trouble.
We could say stuff like, talk about being off the radar. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't say anything like that. No. But we could. If I wanted to, I could say that.
And, we could write our own history because he likes to say that we failed, and I would argue that we certainly did not fail. And I could
ratings.
And I could prove that point pretty easily. But I could make my own news and show how maybe he was a failure in his career in the end.
In the end.
But if I said that,
you get in trouble. You're going to be called on the carpet and yelled at.
Yeah. And then we would go, all right, let us play the audio, so let the listeners decide what the fuck he was doing. We're not allowed to do that anymore.
We're not allowed to play his audio.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, we'd love to.
I don't give a crap if people play our audio. I don't care.
Yeah, play it.
That's what people allow if they don't really care in the end.
What are we going to do, transcripts? Get the audio.
Yeah, we could get David.
Yeah,
we could get intern David to play Howard, and we could get some other dummy to play that laughing.
That'd fit.
That laughing hole that when I see her in the gym, it couldn't be nicer to me, but it has no problem jumping on because she's scared that Howard might, kick her out the door if she doesn't play her role.
Yeah.
But boy, Robin, when I see you in the gym, are you the nicest little thing to me? Bunch of phonies.
True.
Bunch of phonies.
I heard about that whole thing.
Oh yeah, that went down. My Twitter, my emails, my fuck the social networking. My actual cell phone was ring-a-ding-a-dinging all day long about that.
I heard about that, and I'm just like,
wow, don't you guys work for the same company? Wouldn't it be good that he, he doesn't have to welcome you guys, but wouldn't it be good if he just kept his mouth shut? It's good for him. It's good for you guys. It's good for the company. I'm like, well, you would think that.
You know what it is? The ego is he's got such a huge ego that he has to comment on us because of the fact that he's been off the radar for years. He's been off the radar. Talk about somebody that used to be in the paper every day.
Right.
on terrestrial and then just disappeared off the face of the earth. Uh-oh, what did I say? Am I going to be dragged in and yelled at? Fuck off.
We're taking a little shot at the Golden Boy.
I'm so sick of the double standard that goes on in this company. And now I'll hear, how does this help?
Right.
Well, how did that help?
How did that help
yesterday?
that he called us failures?
Tell me.
How did it help that he announced what he thinks is our salary and said, oh, it's not, I can't believe they're being paid that much. That's not worth it. I'm like, wow, you want to talk about worth?
Yeah, exactly.
You want to, like, take our salaries and then do a little division with the listeners we got for that salary and really get into this?
Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't need companies coming over to fucking take money out of their wallet to keep the payroll going.
I'm glad you brought it up because I've been biting my lip all night. And
I'm disgusted.
And this is what it scares me about losing regular radio. I like Jimmy was saying yesterday, it's fun to be on satellite. It's good. Creatively, it's a wonderful thing. You get to pretty much do and say whatever you want.
Yeah.
But when I walk around in my little life and people want to talk radio, they don't mention him at all anymore.
No.
And that's what scares me. Like, are we going to go off the radar?
Yep.
That's the question. I don't want that to happen. We're going to work our asses off on our end to make sure that doesn't happen. Mm-hmm. I heard the call center down at XM yesterday was ridiculous. People couldn't, get on the line because they were signing up a whole bunch of new people that were listening to us on regular radio. So that's a good sign. But it scares the fucking shit out of me.
Man.
What the company should have done was put out a full-page ad in the New York papers today.
Yeah.
Because we did have a following. We had a very good rating, men 18 to 49. And there, open up the page, huge ad. Guess what? Good news, New Yorkers. You could still hear Opie and Anthony. This is how you do it. That's smart business and smart marketing. But is it in the paper today? No.
No.
Is it going to be in the paper tomorrow?
No.
No. And that's why I sit here really frustrated and really pissed because I'm like scared that we're going to fall off the radar. There it is. That's the headline.
And let me tell you something. Guaranteed we catch shit about this little segment that we're doing right now.
Shut the fuck up. We haven't talked about him in months.
You remember the meeting we had last time?
Oh, yeah.
Holy mother of fuck. I had a vein popping out of my head.
We were amazed.
As I was face-to-face screaming with management.
We were amazed because he took his little shot. Then we, fired back strong. And we get in trouble for protecting ourselves.
It's like, no, we got in trouble we brought it up in the first place.
I think your analogy was, wait, how did you say it?
Oh, yeah.
Howard punched us.
Yeah, if somebody comes up to you and punches you in the face, and you punch him back in the face,
and break his nose.
You get in trouble for punching him in the face.
Yeah.
It's like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Completely unprovoked and stuff. It's just the double standard.
Well, they're not brave, but they don't say that, though. They try to go, no, it's not that at all. It's just that.
The BS jockeying for position that the suits do over there just is disgusting.
Just tell us we're in a double standard
be honest.
world, and then I guess we have to just, suck it up and
deal with it.
And take it up our assholes.
But don't even sit there and try to tell us that it's a fair play.
Right.
That, hey, well, when he does that, we have a little chat with him, too.
Yeah.
God, it's such a bunch of crap.
And then an old fatso decided to jump in. And, of course, I'm sure he'd,
What?
Old fatso, old Bubba the Love
Are
Sponge.
you kidding?
Yeah.
Talk about radar.
He piled on. I wonder how many people he took out when he piled on. That fat slob. Can't keep himself away from the fucking buffet.
Yeah, because no one's ever...
Some people choose to be fat. Guess what? He's not one of those guys that chooses to be fat. He's one of those guys that can't help himself.
Not for him.
That redneck hillbilly who thinks he's in the same genre as us.
Did anyone even listen to hear it?
Huh? I got spies all over the fucking place. I got spies, I got lawyers, I got detectives. I say that because there's a few people out there that think they're being cute. Trust me, you're not. You're done, too.
Enough of these phonies. God, I'm disgusted with the phoniness.
Dude, I belong to the same gym as Robin. She couldn't be nicer. Comes up to me every time. Hey, we're on the same team. You guys sound great. Blah, blah, blah. I'm hearing great things about you and your show. Blah, 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 blah. And then how? And Rob's like, oh, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Do you have a brain of your own? I see the real Robin. And that's not you on the radio, you chicken shit.
Yeah.
So if it's going to be like this, then don't fucking come up to me in the gym and be all nice and sweet.
Yeah, avoid eye contact and be all
That's not how I
uncomfortable.
play. I'm pretty much the same, on air, off air. Maybe, some of the personality flaws are exaggerated, but for the most part...
No, you're the same.
Couldn't be nicer. I can't even tell you. Couldn't be nicer, but...